Hi, this is Josh here at Tech Spec, and in this video we're going to be looking at Google Hangouts for work and in the education setting. Now, Google Hangouts are basically their texting, their chat or instant messaging built right into Gmail, into the Google platform. So before we talk about how to do these, let's talk about why. So let's say that you have the phone number of people at work and you can text them when you need to reach them, but that requires generally that requires leaving your computer and your work, turning and grabbing your phone, and then starting and having all of that listed separately. So you are going to be texting on your phone and emailing at work, and that's pretty inefficient. But then here's the other thing: is sometimes we send emails where we just need a quick answer to a question, or maybe we want like for our department or our team, or grade level, we just want sort of an ongoing conversation without having to constantly come back and check for and look for email. Everyone I work with feels like they get too many emails. So for quick questions or more conversational topics, using Google Hangouts is a way to have a more conversational approach, but also to reduce email bloat and a crowded inbox, especially but it's also efficient because you're working right from email. So here I am in my my Gmail inbox, and you see I have my labels to the left here, also known as folders. And then here I have all of my Google Hangouts. And as you can see, you can have just one person. This is Mrs. Crampton over at VRB, or you can have a whole team chat. You can see there's 15 people in this one, or you can, again, have just a couple people. And so, like you can see, when it's just a couple people, we have a whole running conversation. This is my team chat, and instead of all of these being an email, it's just quick answers, quick conversations. Now, Hangouts also has a mobile app so that you can use them from your phone. But again, it's all based on email, so we don't have to get people's phone numbers. So down here, I have my Hangout Contacts. These are all the people that I am in Hangouts with, and you see the green dot next to them means they're online and currently available to chat. It says 5 conversations where I have maybe an unanswered sort of question or whatnot. But if you are new to Gmail, you might not have these. So we're going to slide over to an inbox that might look a little bit like yours. And over here, you might not have anyone in your contacts and you don't have any recent chats. So to get started, you would click Start a New One. So then you could type in the email or actually just the first name of anyone you might want to chat with. So you can see this is Joshua Harris and he's online, hence the green dot. But there's all the other Joshuas in our organization. And we need to be careful here when we're looking. Any email that begins with a number means that's a student email. And we want to be, and for Alisal Union School District, Hangouts are not turned on for students, but just to be aware of, and you're going to need to notice that when you send Gmails as well. So let's say I wanted to start a text chat with him. I would just open, and you see I'm staying in my email. So I'm not having to go and turn to my phone. I'm not having to go somewhere else. I can just turn and, hi there, I had a quick question. So now, now that I've sent that off, you see my Hangout chats opens up, and you might have just heard a tone because I can swap, if I go back to my my own personal Gmail account, we'll see, and let's do that. That was an alert tone telling me, oh, I have a Hangout here. Here you go. So now I can respond. See, now that I'm Joshua again, notice that what was sent to me is in white and their little profile picture, their avatar is on the left. Watch what happens when I send it. So notice, to me, my texts are in gray, my text is in gray, and I don't see any avatar. But let's see what this guy sees. So we're going to swap back. So what I see here again is the text from Joshua is white. I see his little avatar, and what you may see, you might have seen that little laptop icon meant that he's on a laptop. If somebody responded from their phone, as I'm about to do, then you will see a different icon appear. So you saw the little 3 dots when I was typing, so that was me typing on my phone. And if I didn't have it open on the laptop as well, there would be a little like phone symbol here. So that's pretty simple. If I wanted to do a group chat, then I could hit new group. And let's say we're going to do Joshua Harris again. And then we're also going to do Miss Onso. And then we're going to do Mr. Cogswell. So I click the green chat, and then you see I am now in a group chat with those 3 people. And if I want, I can come here and give it a Hangout name. Testing groups for screencast. And I click OK. And now you'll see in my list, I have this testing group. And Miss Onso has replied to an earlier message. So you can have several conversations, and see, email's not blocked. Some of this part is, but I can still use it. So I'm going to close that out. And this is a group chat. So over when I'm Joshua, I can slide over and see I have another chat going on here. Let me spell check that real quick. And there you go. So now if you have, if you work on a bigger screen, like a bigger laptop, or you work at a desktop computer and you have a bigger screen, these are kind of small chat windows. And you can see I've got a lot going on here. So I don't have to use these chat windows. There's also, I can open up a new tab and type in hangouts.google.com and watch what happens. So it'll walk me through this little tour, and it'll talk about how you can do voice and video calls, and that these will all sync up across. But now notice that in the testing group, my chat window is much bigger. Is a bigger window when we use the website. So I see this here, and since Miss Onso's little bubble is sort of grayed out and moved up, that shows this is the last time she's read. This is the last time Joshua Harris is read. So if I come up here and I say, you must be using the website. Then when we come back over here, you'll see Joshua Harris is here, and now that bubble's there. And this tells you who has read how far in a group chat, so you know who's seen your messages and who hasn't. The advantage of using the website is this is a much bigger space to hold your chat. It's true, it will always appear in both places. It will appear on its own page as well as in your email. And that way, instead of going to your phone, you're just clicking back and forth between a couple of tabs. This is still much more efficient and a little bit easier than simply picking up a text, and hopefully this is a good way to reduce inbox bloat and too many emails and all that good stuff. So hopefully that's helped you understand how and why you might want to use Google Hangouts at work, and happy Googling.